I have a question to ask you.
You do?
I do.
I'm confused.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
I've seen this.
It's not the right answer.
No, I've seen this ongoing trend, and it is often. I would not lie.
That's bollocks.
It's not.
You've never, ever sat down and gone, oh yeah.
It's not something I'd bring up with you.
Julius Caesar or something.
It's not something I'd bring up with you. However, I would consider some of my values quite stoic. You don't even know what that is. You don't know what stoicism is or anything, do you?
No, I don't.
Marcus Aurelius and them, man. But. So I would say often, but not in the aspect of the Roman wars, and all that stuff. More the figureheads of the Roman Empire.
So you can't think to put the fucking dishwasher on, but you think about the Roman fucking Empire. Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh?
This is how men and women operate differently.
A dirty sink and be like, the Roman Empire. What would Julius Caesar have fucking done?
Well, no, but it's not like that. It's more like
not like that.
When I've got time to sit and say like when you just think of nothing, I'll just be thinking in my head like, oh, I'd like to be better in my life in this aspect. What would Aurelius and Caesar and them man have done?
It's fucking cap.
No, because there's good quotes from them.
Cap.
There's good quotes from them and stuff.
It's cap.
No, it's not cap.
You've ever been with you 3 years and you've not even mentioned anything prehistoric or nothing.
It's not prehistoric.
Well, it is.
Because again, you are not the person to speak to.
No, don't start slating me. You don't fucking think about it. Now it's a trend. You think about it.
No, it's not a trend. It
is
does.
A trend.
Reeve especially is into Aurelius and them, man. Listen,
you're calling them man. You ain't into it.
No,
there's no respect on it.
Stoicism and that.
Right. Ethan's fucking finished watching Top Boy. Can we tell?
I'd like to be a stoic man.
Right.
So, how often do you think about the Barbie Empire?
Never. I've never even watched it.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, do you know it's on Sky now, so we can actually watch it if you would like. Remember when we said we was going to watch it?
Yeah, and then you said you're not sitting in the cinema watching it with me.
No, but
you told me to take Olive and go on my own.
I'll sit at home, though.
Thanks. So,
how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Never.
Never have?
Never.
Not once?
Not once.
Never?
I think you got Roman nose.
Yeah, what is that about?
That's kind of a trigger.
It's a trigger?
To any sort of Roman...
I've got a Roman nose.
You do, it's just very straight. I say he looks like Stonehenge. Like fucking Mount Rushmore, do you know?
I've actually got, do you know there's like the toe types? Like if your middle toe, if that's like bigger than your big toe, there's certain like different type of foot types. So like Roman foot type, stuff like that. I don't know what, but I think I might, I don't know.
You think there's a bit Roman in you?
A little bit.
Right.
How's your week been?
Yeah, good. I've been doing a horse course.
Yes. So I get the gist of it, sort of, but Can you explain to me and the people what this horse course is designed to do? What is you get there with the horse, what do you get out of the course?
Back pain.
Right. Okay.
No, I'm joking. So I do natural horsemanship lessons.
Which essentially is, let me talk to you on my understanding.
Go on then.
Is
that was kind of zesty.
It's like dog training for a horse.
Yeah.
So like getting him to back up, getting him to
This is literally, it's so long, because that was literally going to be my way of explaining that. Why would you train a dog but not a horse?
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like these ones could actually kill us. So
it's like a ton of muscle, yeah.
Yeah. So you want to train it, you don't want the horse in your space, but a lot of people are heavy-handed with horses, right?
Because they think they're just big muscles.
Yeah, exactly. So if a horse is coming at you, first thing to do, whack it, get back.
Well, you tell me to shout at them, don't you? Go, ah.
Yeah, that's because that's you. And I don't think... I don't say that. I say stand in the field and flap your arms.
Like a div.
Yeah, pretty like a scarecrow waving in the wind.
Yeah.
So and then they'll get out your way.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the course is like an intensive training into how horses like would behave in the wild, like reading their body language and how you can help them. It's all like gentle ways of manoeuvring an 800-pound animal.
Yeah, and because again, maybe some of our listeners have never been around a horse before. Some horses are left-brained and right-brained, and what does that mean?
Right. That is right. I don't know.
What you told me before is a left-brained horse is very independent.
I think it's the other way around.
Is it? I thought it was left-brained was more independent and whatever. That's because I don't know.
It gets really confusing me because I've got Callie, who is either a left or right, and I've got Pablo, who's a left. Like they're both opposite.
Yeah.
So that's why it's kind of hard to work with them both. But overall, like the same things that you learn can be applied to both. But
essentially, it's like an introvert or extroverted horse. That's what you get.
Yeah, pretty much. Like one's a natural leader and one's a natural follower.
Yeah.
But yeah, working.
All horses are followers, aren't they? But some are just a little bit more.
Well, you get herd leader.
That's it. Yeah.
But then they like you're in their herd kind of, but they'll think their herd leader over you.
Yeah.
That's where the issue is. But yeah, no, it's all about controlling a horse like without having to touch it, which sounds so stupid. Like it's not like fucking like mind games for what people probably think. Now you have it's called a carrot stick. So the whole thing is called Pirelli, right? If anyone actually wanted to look it up. I don't know why they called it a carrot stick. I don't know the history, but it's carrot stick and it's an extension of your arm. So you're not at an unsafe distance. So if a horse was ever to like kick out at you, whatever, you're far away enough to correct it without having to get hurt.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all like a natural way of understanding their body language, like understanding like the science of mental tension release and things like that.
Because all I know is if their ears go back, he don't like me.
Yeah, but that could also be their thinking. It's not just
so they're thinking their ears go back.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
But yeah, they're a lot more emotional beings than people realise. Like they're quite unstable animals. What? It's an eyelash.
Yeah,
I think it fell out my eye. I've been like playing with my eye, like,
and then you missed it again, so I had to get it. But I've got it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cool. My week was all right.
Yeah.
Yep. Had your friend's wedding?
We did have my friend's wedding.
Yeah. Mr.
Don't say it.
Miss West Ham.
Oh, I thought you was going to say Mr. and Mrs.
No.
And I was like, God, she's already told me everyone's been looking her up on Instagram. Now you're going to account spammer.
So we did another 3 weddings this year.
We have done 3 weddings. Yeah. And I said, Ethan, is it getting you in the wedding mood, my love? And he said, no, I'm done with them now. And I don't want to go to another one anytime soon.
Such an ordeal, wasn't it?
Sure.
Such an ordeal.
At least this one was in this country. Props to them.
Yeah.
Props to them. It was so fucking easy. 25 minutes away.
It was lovely.
So good.
It was lovely. We had lots of fun as well. We was having a proper laugh on our table, weren't we?
Yeah.
It was like the Asbo.
We was the Asbo.
Asbo table, really.
Asbo. I got called an Asbo by the groom. I come down just from going to the toilet and they was like traditionally sat on their own like head of table.
Everyone
I'd say.
does that,
yeah. No, usually they sit with their parents.
Do they?
Yeah, both weddings I've been to, they've been sitting with their parents.
Everyone I've been to, they sort of sit with their head table, no?
No, it's just them two on it.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what I mean. I don't know what it's called. I've not been to one of my own, so I don't know. But I come down, then my friend was like, Glenn thinks you're an Asbo. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
It's just
and it's like an unsociable person. And when I found out, I said, I have you know,
Yeah.
sir and ma'am, I started a fucking game on that table.
It was because
I was the fucking social
It was
point.
a very intimate wedding and there was like, I think 35 of us.
And we were the only ones that didn't know anyone.
I think 6 people on each table or something like that, 6 or 7. Very intimate. And we decided to play the game Wavelength.
And who suggested it?
You did, but don't go around like you're the creator of it. I
literally founded the game.
No, you didn't.
I literally created the whole entire game.
We played it on More Sidemen and you played it as someone else's event.
No, I told you to play that on More Sidemen. What? And then you played it and now you're taking credit for it.
You don't even know how to play it. You say the number out loud. you still error it.
That's just brain fog.
Yeah, brain fog, my arse. You're shit, mate.